Hello and welcome to the technology portion of New Student Orientation. In this video, we will learn about SCC Campus Technology, your SCC username and password, accessing WebAdvisor and registering for classes, your SCC email account, and Moodle, the online learning platform used at Sampson Community College. Let's begin with a brief overview of Sampson Community College's campus technology. As a student, you will have access to free Wi-Fi on campus, computers in the labs and the library, including the Academic Success Center. This is where you can go for assistance with password resets. You will have access to the Moodle Help Desk and an online support center, printing in the Academic Success Center, and copying in the library for a fee. Scanning is also available in labs and the Academic Success Center. The picture on the right of your screen is of a resource guide designed to help you navigate the technology here at Sampson Community College. You should have it in your New Student Orientation folder. If you did not attend New Student Orientation, visit Student Services for a folder, or print one from the Sampson Community College website. You may want to bring this reference guide to campus with you the first few weeks of classes as you get used to the new technology. Usernames are consistent across all SCC technology. Let's begin by learning your username. You will use the same username to log on to computers on campus, WebAdvisor, your SCC email account, and Moodle. You will need to know your SCC student ID number for your username. If you don't know your student ID number, please ask your academic advisor or a staff member in Student Services to assist you. Your username is your first initial and your last name in small letters, followed by the last 4 digits of your student ID number. No spaces. Let's look at an example. Mary L. Johnson with the student ID number 02012334 would have the username mjohnson1234. So you hopefully will be able to now figure out what your username would be. Initially, passwords are also consistent across all SCC technologies, but students are asked to change passwords once they access the various technologies. You may want to consider using the same password for all of the different technologies. Let's learn about your initial password. If you are a new student, you're going to enter the letters BD followed by your 2-digit birth month, 2-digit birth date, and 2-digit birth year. For an example, if your birth date is 061185, your password would be BD061185. So you would enter the letters BD and then your personal birth date to use as your password. Now, both WebAdvisor and Moodle are going to force you to change your password the very first time you log in. To create the new password, you're going to need to create one that is 8 characters and includes a number and 1 uppercase or capital letter. You're going to also need to type in that password 2 times to make sure that you do not have some type of a typing error going on. So again, you may want to consider using the same password for all of your Sampson technologies. If you are a current student, your password will be the same one you used for WebAdvisor, your SCC email account, and SCC computers. Passwords do expire every 90 days. If you are not able to log in successfully, your password may have expired. If you need help resetting your password, you can see the Open Lab Coordinator in the Academic Success Center of the kitchen building on the 1st floor in the rear of the library, or you can contact a distance learning staff member in the North Building, room 142, or at dlhelpdesk@sampsoncc.edu. Now that you know your username and password, let's begin using it. We'll start with WebAdvisor. WebAdvisor can be used to view your financial aid and academic records here at SCC, and it's also used to register for classes. That's the function that we're going to focus on in this video. The resource guide pictured here can be found in your New Student Orientation folder or printed from the SCC website and can be used for reference. This guide tells you where to go to find WebAdvisor and how to log in. To access WebAdvisor, you need to go online and visit the SCC website at www.sampsoncc.edu. Once there, you'll go to the WebAdvisor logo on the home page. It looks like this. You will see the WA icon circled on the left side of the screen. You would click on the words WebAdvisor. That would open a page that looks like the top image on your screen. Notice the login. Click on those words to open a page that looks like the image at the bottom of your screen. Here, you would use the username and password we just learned about. Don't forget to click the Submit button at the bottom of the page. In your New Student Orientation packet, you have another page that looks like the one you see now on your screen. There are detailed directions that will guide you through registering for a class using WebAdvisor. Use this as a guide. If you do not have that page, you can print it off the SCC website or get one from Student Services. After you logged in using your username and password and clicked the Submit button, you would be taken to a page like the one you see here. At this point, you should click on the student icon. That will open up a menu page similar to the one you see here. To register for classes, you will click on Register for Sections, as you see highlighted here. The Register for Sections screen provides the following menu. Select the Search and Register for Sections option. At this point, you will use the Term drop-down box to select the semester you are registering for. You will also use the form that you completed with your advisor to select subjects and selections from the drop-down boxes. You would type in specific course numbers and even course sections if you knew specifically which sections you were interested in. You could search for up to 5 subjects at one time. As an example, I searched for ACA 115. I chose Academic Related in the drop-down box for subject, and I did enter 115 in the course number. I did not add a section. I wanted to see all times available to see what might fit with my course schedule. Once I looked over all of my options, I can select a section by clicking on the box under the Select heading next to the section I want. At that point, the course you prefer will show up as shown below. You can now register for the course by selecting Register from the drop-down box. Be sure to click the Submit button once you've made that selection. Now you are enrolling in classes. It's important that you know how to communicate with the SCC faculty, staff, and fellow students. Let's learn how to access your SCC email. The images on the left are the 2 different icons that you may see used for Office 365, SCC's email. The image on the right of the screen is from the resource guide we have already referenced. There you'll find some easy email directions. From the SCC homepage, you can access Office 365 from the icon directly above WebAdvisor. Click on the words Office 365. If you are on campus in a lab, you will likely find a shortcut to the Office 365 on the computer's desktop. It looks like the picture you see at the top. Clicking that icon will take you directly to email and allow you to avoid going to the SCC website first. Once you have clicked to go to Office 365, you will be taken to the sign-in page. That you will see at the bottom of your screen. Use your same username and password and click the sign-in button. You will be taken directly to your inbox. Now let's look at the final piece, Moodle, the learning platform used to support all courses but used for the delivery of hybrid and online courses. The icons on the left of your screen are what you typically will see to represent Moodle. The image on the right is from that same resource guide. It provides 4 easy steps to access Moodle. Again, if you begin from the SCC homepage, you can find the Moodle icon right above the email icon. Click on the words Moodle. This is what the Moodle login page will look like. The login is on the left. It is very similar to all the others. You will use the same username and password and click the submit button. On the right, you will notice some announcements. These will change and update occasionally. Once you are logged in, you will be taken to the Moodle announcement page. The announcement page updates also. Moodle recommends using Google Chrome as your internet browser. Information about changing your password after your initial login is also provided. There's some very important information for students taking online courses about the MOCA. MOCA stands for Mandatory Online Course Assessment, and it is a requirement for the first It is a requirement in the first 10% of each online course that you register for. It is how you show up and establish enrollment in an online course. By school policy, students in online courses who do not complete the MOCA by the 10% are dropped from the course. There's always help available just a click away with the Online Support Center. This is just a quick glimpse at the Online Support Center. Here you can seek out help independently by looking through the knowledge base, that's the arrow, or you can use one of the 3 help features. Those are circled for you in red. Back at the announcements page, there are 2 other resources available to help students adjust to Moodle. There's the student Moodle tutorials that are hosted by Moodle, and then by clicking on My Courses, students can access the SCC Moodle orientation. I hope you are now aware of some of the technology available to you at SCC and are able to access WebAdvisor, Office 365, and Moodle. Welcome to SCC. We hope you will find a voice using SCC campus technology.